everyone, and welcome. So glad you're here today. Now, this is my mystery card sampler kit from December, and it's from Kendra, and she's got a sweet little message on there for me, wishing me and my family a very Merry Christmas, and I'm thankful for that. She's been having a lot going on lately, so it was nice of her to be able to send me that. And as you guys know, or you may not know, I'm part of Kendra's Card Challenge team, and we are just wrapping up Challenge 20. And we're going to be starting Challenge 21 here in January. But one of the perks of the challenge is that Kendra, if you are an all-access member, you can get a mini sampler card kit. And that's what I've got here. She sent me this. And in this sampler, we've got some ephemera pieces. She's included 3 little embellishments there. And we've got some ephemera here, some more. This is like part of the pattern paper that she just kind of cut out because you can cut these apart. And then it's all coffee themed. What does it say? But coffee first card kit sampler. And then we've got caffeine junkie. And we've got a croissant. So basically what we've got here are a couple of panels that are probably 4 by 5 1/4, and it's double-sided, really pretty. And then we've got a couple of strips, and you can flip them over. And then we've got some smaller strips that we can use, and then we've got a couple of background panels that we can use. So let's see. Looks like we can make 3. We could really make 3 cards with this. So let's just decide what we want to use. This is really pretty. Let's look at our ephemera and just decide from there what we might want to use. That could look really pretty on that floral pattern there. I think that's really pretty. What do we got on the back of that? I really like this. I think that looks nice on that. And we could use that for a little decorative element, maybe. I think this cup could look good on here. I like that. And then for these, we could actually, that's really shiny on that side. It's slick. We could probably layer these up on here. Maybe I'll use this for this, and we'll layer that up. And then we'll bring in a different panel for this. Let me grab something that we can use with this. Let's just see what we've got. I think this could be pretty. Let's see how this looks. Yeah, that could be really pretty. I kind of like the linen textured there, so we could use that. Let's see what else I have. I've got some more kind of craft cardstock. Well, let's go with that. All right, so we've got several elements here, and let's just go ahead and get them assembled and just see what we come up with. Do I have any card bases? Let's see. Well, I've got a couple here. Well, we've got at least 2 card bases ready, so we'll go ahead and get them assembled. And it's just after Christmas, and I have cleaned up all of our Christmas decorations, and I've cleaned my house, and I've refreshed some things. I got a new lamp and a new rug, and just been cleaning all day, getting everything back in order. And so I just wanted to come in and do something simple and fun, and I thought this card kit would just kind of fit the bill. So I love that pattern paper there. It's really pretty. I suppose these are like little coffee beans or whatever, but this is coffee beans on the back side of it. So let's just go ahead and get it laid down. And I thought I'd keep it simple, and instead of doing a voiceover, we're just going to talk through the crafting and see how it goes. I think we can probably do it pretty quickly. This isn't going to work. I broke the tip off, the metal tip. When I had the lid on it and I unscrewed it, it came out. So I've got an issue with that I'm going to have to work through. Hopefully this one will work. I've not been in here for a couple days, so I might need to use a needle to clean that out. Oh, there they are. I knew I had one. There we go. Oh, it feels like it's pretty free-flowing. I guess I just needed to squeeze it a little bit. All right. So we really only got one sentiment for this, the caffeine junkie one. So I think we'll just create them and we'll leave the sentiments off, and we can just use them for a note card or whatever, just whenever I have a need for some type of a card. And I will tell you, I love me some coffee. Okay, so we're going to get that laid down on there, and that is really pretty. So let me think. Trying to decide if I'd like to lay, one of these colors down on there. Maybe we could do that and bring this in. That'll be pretty. That's what we'll do. And then we have 2 layers for this and 1 for that. That'll work out just fine. So let's go ahead and looks like she's actually cut it this way so that it's going to be, 4 1/4. And I guess she probably intended you to use that in that way if you can. A lot of times she'll, give you an A2 size card panel and then a layer that's just a step inside of it. And then it makes for some really quick and easy cards that you can put together. So we've got that one. We're going to have to do some fussy cutting. And I'm just going to use these little scissors here, and we'll get going pretty quick with it and get these items fussy cut out, and then we'll have some ephemera for our card. So I hope everybody had a wonderful holiday season. We have got just gloomy weather, and we're getting warnings of lots of wind that's going to be coming our way, and we're going to have a significant change in temperature. It's supposed to be 63 tomorrow, and then I think we're going to get into the teens. So that is very much Indiana weather. You can be 60s and then low teens the next day. It's just crazy. So we shall see. And you never know. They don't ever get the weather right, it seems like. So we'll get what we get, and we won't throw a fit, as Tim Holt says. So this is a fairly easy piece to cut out. It's not too challenging. And I don't consider myself to be a expert fussy cutter, but I think that looks pretty good. So we've got that, and then we just need our little, I don't know, to-go cup. It does have a little bit of a shadow on there. I think I'll leave that on there. And we'll just trim it out. Yeah, I got up this morning. I was going to just leave the Christmas stuff up for a while, but I got up this morning and just literally decided to tear into the house and do some serious cleaning, getting everything put up, and decorating the house, getting it back in order. And I cleaned several things up and took them out of and put them in the car so that I could take them to Goodwill. And I took several things out of the craft room as well and took them to to Goodwill. I just felt like I was kind of crowded, and so I just did some massive cleaning. Got rid of a lamp and some tables and different things, and wound up getting me a new lamp. I knew I needed the lamp, but I didn't want the one that I had, so I used my gift card and got myself a new lamp and got that done. But got everything swept and dusted and put the Christmas pillows away and got out the regular pillows and just got everything in order. So I really feel good about myself that I got that done. So, and my husband got out there and got all the Christmas lights down. He knew this wind was coming, and he thought he'd better get it down before the wind decided to take it down. So he got out there and got it done. And then I helped him get the things up into the attic. He kindly went up there and I was able to just hand stuff up to him. So that was nice. I didn't have to go up there. A lot of times I'll go up there and then he'll hand to me. But today he did that and I handed to him. So we got it done. Isn't this paper pretty? Just kind of the neutral tones, just really pretty. I like it. So Kendra will just, you just never know what's going to be included in that sampler kit. She's got a variety of things. Now, if you are a VIP member, you'll actually get a full kit, and you get a lot of different things with that. Sometimes you'll get a stamp set, you'll get a die, you'll get enough to make several cards as well. I think I made a full set out of one of the full kits she sent to me recently. I think I've got that on my channel. So I'm just going to kind of do the same thing with this. This is, you know, I've been working all day cleaning, and now I'm just relaxing and just kind of playing and having fun. So I'm just going to keep it real simple and just use these things that she's included here. I think that's cute. Let's go ahead and pop that up. Just use up this little bit of foam tape I've got left on this roll here. Now I've got this croissant and I'm not really sure what I want to do with that. I think we could tuck it in with that and that would be cute. Let's go ahead and just glue it down. I'm really not putting much thought into this at all. Just having a good play. I've got some ideas for updating my craft room. Thinking about getting it in order and everything. I think this would look cute on here. Let's go ahead and add it. During the Advent season, things got a little messy because we were cranking stuff out every day and then trying to celebrate, you know, the season and everything. So things got a little bit messy. So I got in here this morning and tried to kind of clean things up a bit. Okay, now I don't have a card base for this, so let's just put the panel together and I can add the card base later. I'm not gonna fret over that. Let's just kind of layer these two together and then we'll cut it off. Don't need to have a full cover panel on this. We can just kind of do it like that and just kind of center it. And that's kind of fun too. I didn't look. Now you can scan this QRL code and see who this is from. I did not look. I'm thinking it's probably not too shabby paper. I'm not sure, but that would be my guess. Got a little bit of a edge on there. That'll be all right. So we've got that, and then we've got a couple of cups of coffee here. Let's just use them both, and we will use everything that is in our kit. I think I'm going to pop them both up. And we'll just stick them right down on there, and we'll just have a couple of note cards for our coffee lover friends. I think we'll lay it on there like that. And I think we'll just use these three embellishments right here on this card, and then we will have used all of our materials, and they've come together very quickly. Super simple. So let's just use our little tool here and see if I can get them off of there. There we go. And there we go. So we've got three really quick coffee cards. This one we've got the cake and a couple different coffee cups there. Really pretty. That background paper is gorgeous. I love that. And then this one's kind of monochromatic almost. And we've got Caffeine Junkie. Got our little croissant there and our coffee to go. And then just a couple of really pretty coffee cups and this floral pattern paper there. Super simple, just quick and easy, but I just wanted to show you those. And that's Kendra's card challenge, but coffee first card kit sampler. And that is part of being a VIP member for Kendra's Card Challenge. It's one of the benefits. So I encourage you to check her out if you haven't. It's a lot of fun. She puts out, you know, a cutting guide and sketches for 15 cards, and we're getting ready to start the new quarter, so there'll be some brand new sketches and it'll be super fun. So I hope you like it. Thanks for watching and have a great New Year's. We're moving into the New Year's season, so I hope you have a wonderful New Year's. Take care. Bye-bye.